What's going on, guys? King Strats here, back in another video on the channel, and today is my second time trying Wiz Khalifa's virtual restaurant known as Packed Bowls. The first time I had it, I was surprised at how good it was, but I went back to another virtual restaurant before, and the quality was significantly worse, so I decided I wanted to try it again. This time we went to another location of Packed Bowls. This time, believe it or not, when I looked at the address, I don't even know if I should say this, the address matched up with a strip club, so I'm not sure if this came from the strip club or like near the strip club or right next to the strip club, but it might be strip club mac and cheese. But that is what we have today, Packed Bowls by Wiz Khalifa. They make like 420 themed. It's not actually 420, but the food is themed around 420, so you'll see in the names and everything else what I'm talking about. The funny part this time is just opening up the containers, just seeing them here. I haven't opened them yet. There is significantly more mac and cheese in these. These are at least twice the size of the ones I got before. The ones I got before were in a container similar to this, and this one is filled to the brim with food in each one, so that's already a plus. Drop a thumbs up if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, where I spin back to some of these restaurants and check another location just to make sure that the location has consistency throughout them. I found it fun, so that's what we're going to do this time. I'm going to start off with this one in the middle. I have no idea what it is. Yeah, this one is called the Smoked Bowl. You'll see when it comes into it. But you can already see there's crushed Lay's on the top, but there's also roasted green chilies, fried chicken nuggets, it says nugs, you get it, topped in smoky barbecue sauce, drizzle of sour cream, cilantro, finished with Lay's barbecue, obviously. Sweet potato tots and mac and cheese is the thing that every one of these comes with. So that is what we have here today. On the right, I'll get into those in a second. This I already had before. I'm just going to show you this one off the bat. This is that sticky PB&J. It's literally a fried Uncrustable. It costs $7, but I wanted to see if it was good again. It's a little overpriced. These two were about $13 to $15, but I have to admit, you get a lot of mac and cheese this time. Last time I was like, I'm not sure. For this much food, I can't really get mad at that. But the question is it good or not? I was supposed to get a Wiz Khalifa Palmer, which was their version of the lemonade that I got last time, but they didn't bring it in my DoorDash order. You can't go to these locations because they're virtual. You can only get them through delivery. So I just got some poverty cola that I had in the fridge. Diet Coke. We move. Let's do it. The nugs, let's get it. Let's see. All right, let's go right in here. I got a little bit of Lay's barbecue, which is one of my least favorite chips, but it can work as a garnish. You can see the barbecue chicken nugget on this side. I don't see any tots, but I think they should be in there. But let's see if this one is as good. That might actually be better. I like that you get a healthy serving of mac and cheese. Let me just try this mac and cheese by itself. I'll be honest with you, the mac and cheese by itself is not the best. It doesn't quite have Kraft mentality. You know what I'm saying with the Kraft mac and cheese. You can see how creamy it is. I prefer my mac and cheese a little bit more body. The flavor is just cheesy. There's no extra crazy stuff in there, but when you combine it with the barbecue chicken nuggets, the cilantro, the sour cream, and the crushed Lay's on the top, noticeably, this preparation of this bowl is better than the one I had the first time. I really, really like the barbecue sauce that is on the nugs, as they call them. They're probably Tyson Anytizers. I don't expect this to be any kind of gourmet stuff. Like I said, $13, a good amount of food. Open till 1 o'clock in the morning, which is pretty good. I have no issue with a little strand of cheese there. Well, I'll be damned. Maybe I should have mixed it. Should I mix it? I can see a tot on the side. I like the fact that the bowl is see-through. I can see a tot. Like, see it right there? So I'm going to dig in on that side and see what's what. Last time I had sweet potato tots, which was very weird, because it didn't say they were going to be sweet potato, but they clearly were. This time it looks like a regular potato tot. And it is. I'm going to tell you what. I'm getting a much, like, cheesier. I think I'm going to mix this. I think you got to mix this. I really do. I have to go in, because some of these bites are really creamy and surprisingly, like, pretty good mac and cheese. So it's kind of scary, man. So I'm going to mix this up, and I'm going to see what's what. I didn't want to mix it because I wanted to keep the Lay's, like, crunchy, but I want to see if I can get some of that cilantro in there. Now, you can ask for it without cilantro. I know there's some people that have, like, this cilantro taste like soap thing that happens with some people's taste buds. I'm not here to judge you. I understand that. As a person who, if you watch my pickle video, I read you loud and clear. But I'm going to try this one mixed in this time. That's damn good. That's actually pretty, like, that's pretty good. Yo, if this is actually in where I think it's in, could I just get one of these? What? Leave me alone. Mixing it with the sour cream added another like flavor profile. The cilantro, a little bit of that barbecue. The barbecue lays on top of it. The first time I thought this was good. This is like 2 significantly points better. The first time I gave it a 7. This one actually, honestly, it gets a 9. It's really good. The mac and cheese tastes better than any boxed mac and cheese I've ever had. That's a good thing when you're getting stuff like this. When I stirred it up, I got more cheese, like an amount of cheese in it. That made the mac and cheese, I'm not going to say it's goated, but it's very palatable. When you add it in with the fact that those barbecue nuggets were tossed separately and then put inside, the amount of barbecue lace you get in there, the amount of sour cream you get in there, the amount of cilantro I got in there, they didn't skim on anything. And I've taken a lot of bites, and there's still a ton of food in here. So, this is the location. This is the spot. Look at this. Yeah, this is really good. Bravo. The second time I went to the other location, it was trash. As far as Khalifa, it's even better. Look at this freaking... I can't believe it's from the Booty Club. Okay, let's rotate. Let's go to the Blazed Bowl. Bro, this is impressive. I'm not even like... Look at this. This is impressive. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Look at that. If you watch my first video, it did not look like this. Actual fresh green onions. You smell it as soon as you get through there. I see the blaze sauce, which is like a spicy sauce. A ton of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I think there's tots in here as well. I'm pretty sure that's all that's on here, but I want to bite into this without... Excuse me, I'm cleaning off the spoon like I do. Don't act like y'all don't do that, man. I'm not going to edit that out. So we family here. Look, ooh. Bruh. That's shocking. That's shocking. Whoever runs this, y'all did your damn. This is all right. Let me get a bite with the chicken. I get the chicken the first time. The chicken in this one is actually still crispy. They put the sauce on top as opposed to when they tossed it. Like I said before, the mac and cheese is decent, but decent mac and cheese with all this stuff on it. And obviously his target audience is, considering this is the Blaze Bowl, and you know, you get what I'm saying? All right, let's mix now. Because I want to get some of these green onions here. These are fresh green onions, like 100%. Look. Like I said, it's $14. This is impressive. As far as a virtual restaurant, so far, I've eaten at 2 of these locations. I've been more impressed by the second one, but even more so, I would say of the virtual ones I've had a lot of these virtual chains. This is right up there at the top. Like, I can't think of any other place that I would pick virtual chain-wise that has had food that was like this. There's a lot of food, man. I'm impressed. Okay, this should be even better when it's tossed up in here. I see the green onion. I can't get a tot. I know there's a tot in here somewhere. Yeah, man. This is better than some restaurants I've had as far as mac and cheese was. Now, I know some of y'all partake in the activities that, you know, Wiz is trying to sell y'all. I can't imagine how good this is when you get that. It actually has depth and flavor. I'm shocked. Like, usually with virtual chains, I don't have high expectations, so this is exceeding them. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, this is the greatest I've ever had. But the amount of food I got, how good it is for what I paid for it, I have no issue with it whatsoever. This one's even better. Where's the tot? I can't find a tot this time. I did mix this though. You can hear that. Like, this is man. A little hot. This is really good, man. I'm shocked. Like I said, everything else that you put in it on top of the mac and cheese, like, gives it this crazy depth of flavor. that alone, if I was just eating this mac and cheese, it'd probably be like a 7, 6.5, somewhere around there. But with everything else that's going on in here, this is actually good. I'll sit here and eat this whole thing. Those are definitely like Tyson sanitizers, though. Problem is, I like Tyson sanitizers. They're definitely all white meat. You know, they're not funny meat. I'm trying to cut one open so I can see what's going on in there. There you go. It's just kind of messy, but not bad at all. And you get a ton of those Flamin' Hot Cheetos if you're a fan of those. You can ask for extra of anything. It costs like $1 extra to get all the other stuff on it. You can even build your own bowl, which is probably been a W too. But as far as this goes, this one's even better. It's not perfect because the mac and cheese could be better, but with everything else, this one probably gets like a 9.3. Yeah, I'm still eating it. Hold on. The green onion just... nice job. Really nice. Get a little cola in here. And I'm not gonna lie, it might be because of how I grew up, but if you think for a second that I'm not gonna save this, you can take this. This is a reusable container right here. You got me messed up. You can put this in the fridge. Nice. Anyway, got that sticky PB&J. There's not that much powder. This isn't even powdered sugar this time. I think it's supposed to come with powdered sugar, but that is granulated sugar. You can see it right there. It's an Uncrustable. It is just deep fried. $7 is an absolute ripoff for this, but when I had it last time, it was delicious. So I'm eating it anyway. It's a fried Uncrustable. You probably just get one put in the air fryer, to be honest, but sometimes it is what it is. The sugar is doing something to me, though. This isn't air fried, it's fried. And there is a look at how much sugar is on here. I'll be damned. Yes, this is clearly something you can make at home. But if you're lazy like me, because this costs $7, you probably buy a box of Uncrustables for that, can't you? And do the same thing, but I let them do it for me. Last time was the powdered sugar, and it didn't really do anything. This time has some granulated sugar on it, and it makes that outside have even crispier crust. And that little bit of sweetness to the PB&J just hits it. Man, this is good. I'm going back. That bite right there. You can't really go wrong with an Uncrustable. If I was rating this as somebody made at home, pretty much perfect. Considering the fact that I ordered a $7 thing, I can't get it perfect for $7. If it was like $3, no problem with that. Even pushing it, like $3.82. 83 too much, but 82, dub. So with that being said, I give it an 8.5. I gotta take that much off, man. That's crazy. I came away the first time impressed. I've come away the second time even more impressed. Like, this is surprisingly just the only other virtual kitchen I had that was even remotely consistent and worth the money each time was It's Just Wings, which is one that's inside of Chili's. I found that place to be pretty good, but this is the best one as far as the virtual chains I've done. So whoever's in charge of this, whoever runs this, you get my stamp of approval. I gotta get that tot. The only issue with this one too is I know there's no tots in here. There's supposed to be tots in here, but that's a minor complaint. There's a bite with tots as well. But look at this. I'm feeling this a lot. I would even hazard to say that I would eat this again. Like, especially after a night out, you dash this, you have it waiting for you at the crib. When you get home, you just pick the bag up and they put a little bit of TLC into this, man. I'm not really mad at that. That's a lot of food. Look at this, man. I've been eating this thing for God knows long, when. What did I just say? I've been eating this thing for God knows how long, and I'm not even close to running out yet. So, for about 13 bucks, one of these is 15 and one of these is 13. It's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. W if you ask me. I'm a fan of both of these. I think they're gas. I think you should get them and try them. If you have a location near you, you have to go to the website and it'll show you where the locations are. Or I just typed it in on DoorDash and it popped up. There are 2 near me in New Jersey. I don't know about anybody else, but give it a try if you can try it, man. I don't know how they've done, because the first time I did this was probably like 5 or 6 months ago. Maybe they have more locations. They deserve more. Nice job, man. I'm a fan of Wiz anyway, so W. We'll be back, though, tomorrow. More content. I love you. Out of hand sounds. They made it to YouTube.